It is the 23rd day of October. It is Monday. Good morning. It is THG News Today with Mervyn Henley. The news is powered by Carl & Sons on St. Martin. Let us hear from Carl & Sons, and we'll be right back with the news. Carl & Sons have been serving the people of St. Martin for over 40 years. And the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Carl & Sons for simply the best. There are two locations, Coal Bay and on the Pondville. In Coal Bay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Pondville, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Carl & Sons. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Coal Bay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Carl & Sons Bakery. We are here to serve you. Residents in Barbuda have reported that the island and residents are doing fine following Hurricane Tammy. So far, there have been no reports of loss of life or major injuries. For the most part, homes have remained intact. However, there have been reports of damaged roofs. Tammy made landfall on Barbuda at 9 p.m. on Saturday. The sister island of Antigua was under a hurricane warning, but the island was spared from the high winds. It was a nervous moment for many across the Leeward Islands, as it was predicted that Hurricane Tammy would be over or near a number of islands, but thankfully that did not materialize. Now that was Barbuda we showed you. Looking at the footage there, we received footage out of Nevis, where Tammy dumped some heavy rains, even though the island was spared. And what you're now looking at, footage out of Nevis, look at that. Wow. That's Hurricane Tammy, who shifted and did not bother with St. Kitts and Nevis. But look at Nevis. All you can say, for those of you who believers in Christ, give thanks to the Most High for sparing you and your island from the wrath of Tammy. Now news from the BVI complements the BVI news. Persons awarded the title of BVI National Hero should already be deceased, 3rd District Representative Julian Fraser has suggested. Fraser gave that indication as lawmakers debated the list of persons in the House of Assembly that were selected for the title in honor of Heroes and Forbearance Day, celebrated last week. There are those who question the names on the list as to why we waited until they have been deceased in order to come forward and honor them, Fraser said. He added, I am one of those who believe that people on lists like this should be those who are deceased. When you get this honor bestowed upon you, whenever an honor like this bestowed upon you, this is a huge honor. If you're dead, there's no way you can screw up. The Honorable Premier, Dr. Natalia Wheatley, said, lawmakers in debating the issue were taking a step in acknowledging, institutionalizing, and declaring national heroes. Heroes and Forbearance Day was celebrated for the first time in October 2021 and was established to recognize the outstanding contributions of Virgin Islanders in shaping the territory's unique history and identity. The new holiday replaced St. Ursula's Day and has subsequently been observed every third Monday of October. Premier Wheatley described the holiday as an opportunity to reflect on the sacrifices and the patriotic acts of service undertaken by those who have gone before and have paved the way to increased opportunities, greater success, and an enhanced measure of freedom. The Premier said the initiative was in line with the people and the government's overall objective to advance and promote its history and heritage, while safeguarding the national development of the territory. And finally, in our news this morning, the government of Montserrat has secured a ferry service for the upcoming travel season. Passengers can expect to pay 550 EC dollars round trip for the privilege. According to the Office of the Premier, a contract was signed on Friday morning with a Mexican shipping company. They will be operating an Impress vessel, a 190-seat passenger ferry service between Montserrat and Antigua in early November. The ferry service will be for a period of 5 months until March 31st, 2024. The service will operate 5 days per week during the off-peak period and 6 days during peak periods in December 2023 and March 2024. The schedule will also include several day tour operations to Antigua and Nevis, with the possibility for travel from Antigua to Nevis or Nevis to Antigua, with a short stay over in Montserrat. And again, this vessel is based in Mexico. That line about with the possibility of traveling from Antigua to Nevis or Nevis to Antigua, it's not happening. It is not happening. When governments start to speak like that about with the possibility, you know it's just something to throw in for a press release, but it's not going to happen. But I wish the service well. That's a look at THG News today with Mervyn Hanley. We're here Monday to Friday at 6 o'clock in the morning to get your morning started. And the news this morning, of course, was brought to you with the kind compliments of Carl & Sons on St. Martin. Do join me again tomorrow morning for a similar presentation. Have a good day, everyone.